In a cozy little kitchen, warm and neat and bright, sat a tray of teacups in the soft and quiet night. The windows showed the moonlight, silver calm and high, while gentle stars were twinkling in the sleepy midnight sky. On the tray sat Tilly Teacup, round and shiny white. She loved to laugh and giggle and dance with pure delight. Next was Bobby the Blue Cup, tall and proud and white, with swirls of bright blue colors painted on his side. Then there was Rosie Pink Cup, covered up with flowers. She loved to sing sweet melodies for many, many hours. And her tiny, chippy little cup, the smallest of the four, he bounced and hopped so happily across the silver floor. All day long they waited while people drank their tea, but they dreamed of dancing freely, just like cups should be. Someday we will twirl, said Tilly, someday we will spin. Bobby laughed and answered, our dancing will begin. But cups must stay so quiet when people are awake, so they waited patiently for midnight's magic break. The clock began to until the day Rosie sang a melody, soft and sweet and bright. Her voice floated gently through the quiet night. Bobby made the rhythm with a stomp and cheerful clap. Where Tilly twirled in circles, doing her teacup tap. But suddenly poor Chippy slipped upon the tray. Whoa, he squeaked in panic, I might roll away. He wobbled and he wiggled, he nearly tipped and slid. But Tilly quickly caught him before he finally did. Don't worry, little Chippy, said Bobby with a grin. We're dancing friends together, let the music start again. So Rosie sang more loudly, the spoons began to play, and Chippy hopped more carefully across the shining tray. Clink, clink, tap, tap, friends will always stay, helping little teacups dance the night away. Where's Moon? They danced past sleepy cupboards, they danced beside the sink. They twirled around the kettle much faster than you think. The sugar cubes made towers like castles tall and sweet. The teacups danced around them with tiny tapping feet. The moon began to lower, the stars began to fade. But still the teacups giggled at the dancing party they made. At last the sky grew golden as sunlight softly crept. The morning birds were singing while the sleepy house still slept. Oh no, cried little Chippy, the morning's almost here. The teacups gasped together with a tiny teacup cheer. Quick, back to the tray, said Tilly, sit